Battleship Iowa is a 501c3 nonprofit that is a community platform of education, veterans, and community programs. We help veterans. We have a peer-to-peer navigator program that helps veterans out in accessing resources and benefits. We have an education program that hosts thousands of students annually in STEM-based education. And then we also do community programs, which is our least known. We do tons of first responder trainings, disaster preparedness throughout the year. Everything from our office space to our museum displays are all networked, to our ticketing software, to our store, to our donor management software, to our volunteer management software. Everything on board here runs through the network and it runs in the cloud.
We are in the Port of Los Angeles. There is a tremendous amount of radio saturation across all of the frequency bands. So when I'm outside, I'm competing with all of the apartment buildings that are facing the ship and near to the ship. When I'm inside, I'm dealing with the challenges of steel bulkheads indoors. This is probably the most challenging network environment that you will ever encounter.
I have wireless through a 46,000 ton Faraday cage, and that takes a lot of access points and a lot of unique designs on how to deploy and combat the problem.
Our previous solution was not a Wi-Fi 6 solution, and we dealt with a lot of limited range channel overlap. We were putting a single AP in every single space that we had on the ship where we required Wi-Fi access. It got to the point where I was telling our users, don't trust the Wi-Fi. By going to the Zyxel solution, particularly with the Wi-Fi 6, we've been able to reduce the number of APs. That reduces the number of channel overlap that we have. We've increased the range. We've reduced the difficulty of managing the large population of APs. And we've increased reliability to the point that we no longer have to tell our users, don't trust the Wi-Fi.
And the Zyxel platform, this is my first experience with Wi-Fi 6, has performed a lot better than I expected, because I have areas that are 2 to 3 inches thick steel, and I was able to get excellent, what I mean by excellent, between 200 to 100 meg throughput on the other side of what would effectively be 6 inches of steel plating.
The secure Wi-Fi solution allows you to scan that barcode, pre-program the Wi-Fi device, the access point in Nebula, and then send that to a remote office. That gives us the ability to do a VPN connect via that secure Wi-Fi back to our environment. So setting up that remote office secure to our internal file system does not require me to put a body on site. You can simply send this AP out. When they connect to that AP, they're on the office network. We have a number of remote offices, and with the use of Nebula and USG Flex, the ability to simply pre-program that device and send it to the remote office, have them plug in and connect with no other interaction is really amazing. It simplifies our deployment. When we need to run an upgrade or turn up a new office, it's as easy as sending them a box and saying, please plug in these two cables. We had a wireless solution in place prior to going to Zyxel. It had what it called remote management, but unfortunately you had to get onto the VPN and get to that management controller before we could talk to any of our wireless devices. That's remote management that isn't really remote, because you have to be present to get to the controller. By moving to Nebula, what it allowed us to do was ensure that we could control the devices even when we could not get immediately to the VPN or the local layer 2 network.
The remote management is a lot more robust than our legacy system. Our legacy system, we have to VPN into the ship and check the uptimes and everything else, but the cloud managed system, we'd be able to see it 24/7 no matter what, whether our VPN's up or not. And so it offers a better viewpoint into the health of the network.